Doctor, you just said that you do not believe that there was a fender vault collision. Could it have been a clip?
Could it have clipped Mr. O'Keefe?
Yes. Not hit him, but clipped him.
Well, I don't believe that's consistent with the evidence and what occurred. I mean, someone can get clipped by a car, sure, but in this case, no, I don't believe the evidence indicates that's what occurred.
The glass. When you learned of the information of the glass in Mr. O'Keefe's nose, when do you think it was that glass was pulled from his nose? What date?
I think it was the morning when his body was discovered.
January 29, 2022?
Yes, sir.
Somewhere around 6:15 a.m., is that your understanding?
Sometime when his body was discovered, that's correct.
Do you know, understand that, did you see any evidence that Mr. O'Keefe had a drinking glass outside of 34 Fairview Road that morning after he got out of the defendant's Lexus? Do you understand that?
What do you mean evidence?
Drinking glass. Do you hear anything about that in your review about?
What evidence would there be? Is there a video or a photograph, you mean, of him holding a drinking glass? Because otherwise there's a drinking glass there, but there's no evidence that he had it.
We had a clip, right? Okay. Judge, can I come sidebar?
Okay.
You were asked about whether or not any plastic taillight shards were found near Mr. O'Keefe's body. Do you know the limits of the search that the Canton Police Department did around Mr. O'Keefe's body? How small of an area they searched when they first went there?
I do not know, sir.
Did you ever see a video of somebody with a leaf blower blowing snow off the ground?
I did see that, yes.
And did you see the confined area in which that happened?
Well, I mean, I saw the area where he was blowing with the leaf blower.
Have you seen any information or evidence whatsoever that the pieces of taillight that were found after that search, have you seen any evidence that they were found in that exact area, or were they found in different areas on the lot?
I'd have to go back and look. I don't recall specifically.
So when there was a snow blower or a leaf blower search in that area, there would not be a piece of plastic taillight to find if it was never there, would there be?
If it wasn't there, you wouldn't find it? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Okay. Did you notice in the injuries to Mr. O'Keefe, most of them are on the right side of his body?
Well, we have the abrasions and then a half-centimeter abrasion, and then we have the laceration and scuff on the left side, and then the skull fracture. It's a little bit to the right, but it's mainly on the back of the head.
And the bruise on his knee?
That's the half-centimeter. It's not a bruise. It's a half-centimeter abrasions, about an eighth of an inch.
When you're conducting an investigation or you're doing your analysis and you keep saying the physics and the physics, do you add a little bit of common sense in the equation when you're considering the evidence?
Well, you can sit back or step back and look at whether what someone's claiming makes sense in the bigger picture.
So when you have common sense and you look at the big picture, it's not just physics. It's considering all of the evidence, right?
Well, it depends what you're looking at. Certain parts of it, the biomechanical analysis, you look at the physics. It tells you what it is. I mean, if you don't like it and you don't think it fits, well, sorry, it is what it is. That's the science. So you have to step back. I mean, you can look at the bigger picture if things make sense. You know, if somebody was standing on the side of the road with their arm like this while an SUV backed up at them and they didn't flinch or they didn't put their arm up, that's kind of the smell test bigger picture. That doesn't make sense. But the physics, you can't deny it. You have to accept what science tells you.
You can't deny it. That's the line you were laughing about in the documentary is one of your answers that we were all celebrating, isn't it?
Objection.
Isn't it?
The objection sustained.
How'd that taillight break, sir? How'd it break that one?
How did? Oh, I don't know. There's no evidence of how it broke.
I have no further questions.
All right. You're all set, Dr. Rentschler.